I think that like there's the nature of international relations is it's really brutal. It doesn't operate on the same way as, this Nassim quote where I think he said, I'm a communist with my family, but a libertarian at a country level or something, because I'm probably misquoting him there. Maybe libertarian's a little bit too far, but the idea that,
I think you've hit it on the head, mate. I even think it's maybe even further to, I don't even know what further to the right is than that, but it's like an aggressor basically with your country at the country level.
Because
I think,
and it comes back to like, I think it's quite an insightful quote, even though I probably maybe don't agree with where he takes it to on the larger scale, but is that in your family, you know everyone and there's personal accountability. In a small town, you'll leave your bike unlocked around because everyone kind of knows each other. So there's this kind of personal accountability piece in your community. And then when you move to Amsterdam, well, you don't leave your bike unlocked, do you? And you don't say hi to everyone.
There's so many bloody bikes, you just leave it unlocked. No one cares. Sorry, you pick up another one.
You pick up another. They're like, they're interchangeable. And then, so as you go further and further out, you see this on the internet, the anonymous things that happen under the power of anonymity are ridiculous. If you don't know and you're not going to see what happens, you're more likely to do stuff that's, I suppose not really moral, I guess, in this truest sense. And then, so there needs to be more things in place to kind of stop that. And then you take that up and up and up a level and you end up in international relations where it's almost like there's no rules. Like everyone's spying on each other, they're hacking each other, they're attacking one another, they're not, it's absolutely crazy. And so it's very hard I think that's kind of just part of the game as much as you don't want it to be. If one side's doing it, that doesn't mean there's no rules as such. I just mean that it's different. It's a much more brutal than something that you would have in your own community.
Yeah, well...
Now, just to clarify, that doesn't mean people should go around killing other people or taking over other countries or... No, it's nothing like that. It's no justification for anything. It's just... these are hard discussions, decisions. People die, with this stuff, and it's full on.
Well, I think taking it the other way, mate, is I suspect there's a lot of people that don't realise just how brutal it is out there. Like you mentioned in the world of the cyber stuff going on, it is literally constant war. And for some reason, there is far different rules of engagement there is no rules of engagement essentially, and far different rules around countries attacking other countries in some ways, because you can just kind of say it wasn't us is effectively what happens. And it's just so interesting because if you don't have a robust, robust systems in place, you don't have, experts, you don't have the kind of the skill set and capability. Capability is like a very military orientated word, and they use it to describe the ability to do certain things, on the military landscape. If you don't have the capability to do that, then you will certainly be undermined. And so I think the worst thing to do is kind of dig the head in the sand about that or think that doesn't go on. It certainly does. It's just that there is thankfully increasing systems in place and treaties in place that help shift these things away from being violent in nature and just be at debate level. But, you start seeing things also flow into the financial sphere as well. And, the financial sphere has a lot to play. And this is where you get into trade wars and currency wars and all kinds of things. And all that stuff is seeking to undermine the other country. And so, in a way, it's an act of aggression.
Mm.